Alrighty, hello, Miss Dionisia. How are you?
I'm doing great, and yourself?
I'm doing good. Now, I know I'm frozen on your screen, so please don't mind any crazy faces, or
No
I'm
worries.
adjusting now, but please don't mind that.
No
Well,
worries.
Dionisia, we've been having a great conversation, so I would love for us to continue that. If you don't mind, tell me a little bit about your professional experience.
Well, I do have 10 years plus experience in, I would say, just clerical duties in general. I worked as a receptionist for many years, with CME being the last one. Um, I assisted with several departments, HR, COOs, shipping and receiving, the whole 9 yards. My last role was a prospect engagement consultant with Marketopia. That was client based. So, yeah.
Absolutely. That's amazing. And thank you for that brief
Yeah.
introduction, Dionisia. I appreciate that. I actually have your resume pulled up as well, and I want to touch base on it just a little bit further. So,
Okay.
you said it best. You've been working in, client or customer facing roles for well over 10 years now. I can see, you've been working in receptionist roles for, majority of your career as well.
Yeah.
So I want to touch base a little bit on your role over at CME as the assistant to the president. So if you don't mind, tell me a little bit about what your day-to-day looked like.
It was definitely fun. I was hired as a receptionist there and slowly became assistant to president. I assisted with our in house counsel, HR, and definitely the assembly that it was a manufacturer for federal contractor, let's say.
Mhm.
Um, and I assisted shipping and handling, um, that department because we worked very closely with our engineers. I handled banquets and arranged travel flights, the everything.
All the
I,
fun
I, I,
stuff.
was, I was the hub.
It sounds like you were wearing many hats at that position. And again,
Yes,
I
for
keep
sure.
freezing, so excuse that.
Yeah,
Um, I'm gonna shut off my camera. Oh, actually, no, we'll keep it. If I keep freezing, I will shut off my camera to
okay.
avoid any
No
distractions.
worries.
But I know that before that we hopped on here virtually, you were telling me, hey, Darlene, a lot of the role for Jack's Magic, this position is a lot of the what I've done previously at CME over at
Yeah.
Advanced Printing and Mailing. So that excites me how you were there as a receptionist at CME, worked your way up to being a assistant to the president. So a lot of your skill sets translate to this position, which
Yeah, it
again,
almost
exciting.
mirrors it. Yeah, it almost mirrors it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then I know I asked you off camera, but I want to, have it on here as well. But to confirm, you are bilingual, fluent in English and Spanish,
Yes, ma'am.
which is definitely a bonus as well. Now, I want to touch base a little bit on your skills with, or I'm sorry, not your skills, but some systems that you have used before. Would you mind sharing that with me?
Yeah, again, I'm also well versed in Microsoft. Work very well with Word, Excel. I am a beginner in PowerPoint, but I can get my way around.
No
So
worries.
yeah, getting my way around is not a problem.
Awesome. And I know we spoke a little bit about your Excel skills. Tell me a little bit about that again.
Well, my Excel, I want to call myself a beginner, but I guess not. I know my formulas. I can get my way around. So anything you need, I can create it in there.
Perfect. I
I
wouldn't call you a
definitely,
beginner.
no,
Definitely not.
I definitely know my basics if that's what you need. But yeah, I can get around.
Absolutely. Now, you said you can do formulas. In the case that, someone asks you, hey, Dionisia, create a spreadsheet with me with, organizing it with the columns and all of that. You're able to do that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Beautiful stuff. Now, to kind of wrap it up here as well, I want to, oh, actually, let me ask you one question. I'll backtrack
Sure.
really quickly. I want to know your skills with, being a receptionist and everything that comes with it, right? So I know you're a receptionist for quite some time. So tell me, how are you able to organize yourself throughout the day? Because we know that being a receptionist, you got to handle the walk-ins, the phones, the emails. So how are you able to organize yourself?
I like to call myself a rare breed. I enjoy working in a fast paced environment. I like to be busy. So as long as you're organized, you're going to get through the day. I promise you. So
Absolutely.
I, I don't, it doesn't bother me. So
I love that. I love that.
as
I think
long as I stay organized, I'm cool. So I'm very cool under pressure.
awesome, awesome. I love that. And thank you for the insight as well.
Yeah, of
And then,
course.
as far as my last question, I know I mentioned to you that they're looking to have, in-person interviews next week. And then if an offer is given starting the 16th, are you comfortable with an interview next week and starting the 16th?
Yes, I'm hoping there's an offer and I'm available anytime next week.
Sounds amazing to me. Well, Dion, I want to go ahead and stop the recording here and just thank you for all the details you gave me. You gave me a lot of insight into your professional career. So
Okay.
or your experience. So thank you for that. I
Yeah.
am going to go ahead and wrap up the interview. But if you don't mind, stay with me in the line really quickly. I want to chat with you.
Okay.
Thank you.